Hello and welcome to Neverwinter Nights 2. This will be part 51. In the previous episode, we rushed to try and help Chandra, but she didn't want our help, and then we eventually managed to convince her to let us help her, and then she got kidnapped. And now we are trying to locate her, and for that purpose, we have a nice little chaotic evil ranger called Bishop to guide us. I don't like Bishop, by the way, in case I haven't made that perfectly clear. I shall emphasize it now. I do not like Bishop. So we will do the dueling from our little encounter here. If we can click correctly. Thieves' tools don't care about. There is something, as I was saying in the previous part, there's something we need to do before we set off. I don't know if you're allowed to miss it. I've never tried to, because I've always actively sought it out. But we'll see. At least we're getting some decent money things. Quarter staff we don't care about. Are we looking for getting close to level? Lovely. Like levels. Levels are good. Levels means that Kilgar will get one more skill point and craft weapon. Ideally, I would want him to craft a highest quality weapon before he have a change of heart, but I don't know whether that's going to be possible. It's not likely, unfortunately, but we'll see. Anyway, there's a little guy here called Marcus that we need to speak to. It's you. You're the one who will destroy Ember. What? But I don't mean this place any harm. Wait, no, I was mistaken. Strange. The killer looks like you, but isn't. Ember cannot be saved. All within the village, when the time comes, will perish except one. Me. I think you're carrying something which will allow me to survive. You cannot help me in any other way. Only you? What about the other villagers? Ember's fate is set in stone, but mine is not. However, I will share Ember's fate unless you help me. Very well, have a look and see if I have anything you can use. Thank you. If nothing you can use, what about him? What about me? Bishop, let him have a look. Fine, try to take anything I'll take. Both your hands as trophies, got it? Your knife, it is different. Believe it can save me. My skinning knife, I've had this thing forever. There's nothing special about it. What's so special about that knife? I don't think I've ever asked that question right. There's a power sleeping in it, but it will not awaken while it is in your hands. I see. Bishop, give him the knife. No, unless the knife is going between his eyes, it's staying with me. Don't argue with me, just do as I say. -3, wallop. Bishop. You're pretty quick to give me orders sometimes. I'd be careful about that. If you want to duel me, come on, boy, come on. Right here, right now, I'll duel you. You'll regret every single word you've ever said. You'll go against my sword? Yeah, come on. Yeah. Sorry. It's just... That's for you. You'll take the knife. Thank you. We shall meet again soon, I think. Interesting. Very interesting. Let's carry on then. This location is going to be rather subtle. Yes. I'm very sure it's going to be called Githyanki Base, indeed. Let us travel there. Cool. I am not sure whether we will bump into anything hostile on the way, but let us make sure. To have a bare minimum of buffs, right? Might actually be some shenanigans. Yeah. There's some shenanigans going on over there. Don't want to cast Restoration, we don't really want to use all the... You know what, let's just Soundburst. It's got an extensive range, by the way. That's one of the good things about it, is it has quite the range. So, it's good for pulling enemies from far away.
These enemies will not stand against us for long.
Okay, someone decides to throw a fireball. You know what, can you deal with this guy while I test a fireball as well? Lovely. Come on. Thank you.
These enemies will not stand against us for long.
I'll just have to run through that firewall, and of course, because of our class-based fire system, we didn't take any damage from it. Come on. Could you attack, please? I think he got stunned. Bit of a shame. Yeah, longbow. All the way. Go. Any other loot of any importance? You know what? I will be rest abusing here, I think. I don't think there's any. Oh, there is an enemy nearby. Of course there is. Oh. He's saved. What dare you? Let's look there.
I'll handle this.
Okay. Can we rest now? Come on. Thank you. There's more stuff up there. Okay, so let's do this right, shall we? Protection from evil. Oh, that firewall is still going. I have no idea, but it is apparently. We have some other funky spells we could. Sort of, couldn't we? Yes, we could. That's just another buff. Let's not waste time with that. Let's just prevent him from casting spells. Oh, Casimir, thank you. No, can you please not do that? Off he goes. If I stun Casimir now, I'm going to laugh. Sorry, Casimir. You look hostile to me. Is that intended that they come one at a time? That's what's annoying, actually. I did manage to stun him this time. Lovely. How far range have we got on this? Not quite far enough. Oh. Golden plus counts. Sure he didn't like that? No, he did not. It should be enough for a Soundburst to take care of him. Casimir. Sorry. Don't be so zealous. I know you're paladin, I know you want to be heroic, but you know what? He's definitely closer to being lawful stupid. Can I recommend you guys to not stand in those firewalls? Just an idea. I want loots. Loots are important. Those firewalls seem to be up quite a while. I wonder what level caster actually cast it with. I can walk through it without taking damage. Ta-da, ta-da. You guys can't. Are we having fun, Bishop? Yeah, well, I suppose. I could park him up there, just, I'm going to rest again, by the way, in case you're wondering. I'm going to rest abuse when they start throwing fireballs at me. Oh. It's probably going to be a bit boring from a viewer perspective, but you know what, it is what it is. Protection from evil. And a quick save. If I'm not mistaken, we should... still got 776 experience to go. I'm not sure we can obtain that here. But there's another firewall, of course. Sorry guys. Guy not the road. I'm just going to hammer through whatever he has to say. It's not super important, but it's important to meet him. Apparently, I'm sure it has some relevance later on. And then the Ilfan ruins, some of we know. Thanks for the story. Cool. So we have now spoken to him. So apparently, the location we are heading to is an Ilfan ruin. For those not aware, Ilfan was an empire formed by dwarves and elves, actually. Long since collapsed. So. I would assume we have more fighting to do before we reach the location. We will indeed have more fighting to do. You know what, I'm going to off these two. I'm going to go out and chop that little. Is that the cast? I assume so, yeah. I'll take care of him too. You don't mind, do you? I know it requires setup. I know it's probably... I mean, a fighter would just go in and smack stuff in the face. But once the setup has been done, these guys are quite powerful. I have to admit, when I was... because I think I've mentioned that before, I was initially doing a playthrough of this game.
I can carry no more.
That I had recorded, and my commentary started to start becoming more and more throwaway, so I wasn't really keen on the way it panned out.
Yes.
So I restarted, and I was getting a bit skeptical concerning this character, but I have to admit, oh, Cassavia, I found something to punch. Giving her some time to brew a bit. Not too bad. Is that it? It sure appears to be, so we will do a resty. Rebuff and save, as per usual. Yeah.
Glory conforms. Jurisdict to X.
And then let's hit inside and see what's in there.
Zieri has foretold your coming, Kalakcha. She has sent me to end you.
I'm surprised you're talking to me. Most Githyanki just attack.
I enjoy knowing my prey, Kalakcha. I find it sweetens the taste of their death. Zieri allows me this luxury.
And who might you be?
My name is unimportant. You need only know that Zieri has granted me the honor of killing the Kalakcha and taking your head as a trophy back to the astral plane.
Sierra, I keep hearing that name. Who is Sierra?
Zieri is a sword stalker of the highest order. She is favored by the Lich Queen and has slain countless enemies.
Swordstalker.
We sword stalkers are an elite order, tasked by the Lich Queen to recover our silver swords that have been lost and hunt the fools that steal them.
Who's this Lich Queen even?
Silver swords are the Lich Queen's
sorry.
sacred gift to her knights. Many outsiders covet their power. Their theft is the highest crime an outsider can commit.
Well, let's just get some more out of him. Stealing a silver sword is worse than killing the Githyanki who possesses it.
Course, but both crimes are still punishable by death.
I didn't steal a sword, but I have killed countless Githyanki.
I have lost many seasoned warriors because of you. For this and your many other crimes against the Githyanki, you will now die. Slay the Kalakcha for Zieri! Zieri! There is a problem. Handle it! I am not finished here.
I've just done my very important speech that makes absolutely no sense because the hero has killed hundreds of these guys by now. So of course the next 10 of them expects that they can fare any better. Yeah, I'm not impressed. What do I know? Come on. Well, so far you're doing well in the process of killing me, by the way. Oh, we leveled up. What a lovely thing to do. What a lovely thing to do. We cool? We cool. Cool. So, I will likely have to confer with my notes again for sorting the level up. So, not gaining the level up is silly because of course it always grants extra advantages and extra spells and extra stuff.
Enough! I can carry no more.
Yeah. Stop whining. Silver ring. Oh, okay. Was a bit slower on the despawning aspect. We're not quite done yet. Can identify, but you're not particularly strong, are you? Ah, Sword Saint Legacy was 1. The katana. Of course, we got proficiency with exotic weapons by choosing the Buster Sword, which is an exotic weapon. But it doesn't just give you proficiency with that one specific weapon, you actually get the exotic weapon proficiency, so we could technically use this katana. Tempting, but no. Shame. The highest, considering that they can be dual wielded if you have a dual wielding character, with exotic proficiency, and you will allow for the penalties. I made a ranger dual wielding katanas. It was rather interesting. Yeah, well, whatever. What did
yes.
you get? Scales of shoes. That sounds interesting. It's heavy armor. 35 pounds. Made from metal, apparently. It's invisibility. It's with 1 use per day. +1. What have you
Follow
got?
me.
You just got a full plate. You know what? Isn't that...
Indeed.
No.
Everyone, follow me.
Yes.
You. That's just 6. 8. It's going to... It was armor class 5-1. You know, it's not worth it. He needs the armor class. Technically, I could wear this myself, I suppose.
Enough! I can carry no more.
I know you can't carry anymore. Shut up, you. Enough time for this. No, we can't because it's heavy armor.
Follow me.
Yeah, throw it in your backpack, will you? Good. Because we still got lootery stuff to do before we start leveling up.
Indeed.
Indeed. You are correct. Lootery stuff. It's important stuff. Come on. It's cool. Could start using some of these scores actually. So. Bear with me for a moment while I will just automatically level up the others as per usual.
Follow me.
Then I will... No. Just recommend. Wrong character. Finish. Yeah.
Oh, yes.
So if you just bear with me a moment, I want to make absolutely sure I don't screw anything up. Well, that was easy. Level 11 has no major thing we need to be concerned about. So, and didn't get any new spells or anything. What a shame. So that was lovely, quick and easy. But I'm very sure we do get some more to cast actually. Yep, we now have 5 level 5 spells. I'm fairly sure we only had 4 before. Fairly sure it's capped at 8 at the maximum. But what do I know? But we are far from done in this place, as you can probably see. So let us rebuff.
Glory Conforius.
And see what we can discover in this place. Aha. Interesting. Succubus. Aha. She must be protected from some sort of thingy magic. Divine favor. Only hit her for 3 points of damage per time, but it's better than no points of damage, I've been told. What do I know? I'm no expert. Line fighting is such an interesting feat to take for a caster, but when it pays off, it pays off. There's a trap there. Didn't I know that one? Apparently I did not. Well, you know what?
Yeah.
I suppose we all serve our purpose, don't we? Fairly sure that was a dispel trap. That's the use I have of Bishop. And I'm complaining about his attitude. That makes me a bit too cruel, doesn't it? Hey, you evil guy, you go on and spring the traps. Okay, this is another talk.
Find the Githyanki leader and retrieve the shards from her Zexus. Leave no one alive. As for these newcomers, deal with them.
Apio no.
Lovely. So, here we go again. Now I'm there. Try again. It's now I'm beginning to regret I did not bring Eleni. Having the casting ability could be nice. Okay, he died quick. I'm just going to cast Choosing. I want to make absolutely sure that any doohickey they have, I will see straight through. So, one is immune to damage of physical nature. So, let us see if we can Flame Shock. Oh, it's Chunk with the Yankee. That was a complete and utter waste of spell. Whatever. This is unfortunate. I don't think... can I? No. Sorry guys, but I don't want this fight to last 10 minutes, so I'm just going to cast a Flame Strike right on top of us. Don't mind me. Sorry Casimir. He's still standing? Okie dokie. Need another divine favor. I suppose you can always just smite evil and take it down. We done? Cool. Wasn't so bad now, was it? I think it's just, I don't know. Let's see if, I don't think we need a full restoration on them. There's a restoration, can that clear your stuff? No, cool. Restoration is such a powerful spell because in the older Dungeons and Dragons they used mainly to counteract level drains. Level drains were extremely punishing in earlier games. So don't know whether that was just the computer games, and I can't remember whether the Dungeons and Dragons actually had that kind of stuff. But the computer versions of Dungeons and Dragons second edition games, if you got level drained, you basically, I mean, obviously you lost the levels, but you also lost all spells associated with the level, all sorts of things, and you had to. When you finally got restored, you had to memorize everything and good fun and all that funky stuff. Where we going? Where did we come from? Oh, we should head that way up, I suppose. But I'm fairly sure in more modern Dungeons and Dragons it works in such a way that you gain negative levels, and if your negative level is equal to or higher than your real level, you won't die from being drained. You will get negative modifiers for being level drained. So if you are drained 5 levels, your saving throws and all that kind of stuff will be reduced by a level equivalent. Anyway, we are flirting with half an hour, so I will end this part here, and when we come back we are going to scout out the rest of this area and see what we can do. So, as for now, thanks for watching, take care, see you next time, bye bye.